Hello, Spare Parts. And hello, Michelle Milet.
Hi, Evan. I have one thing to say to you.
Okay.
My name's Pink, and I'm really glad to meet you.
You're recommended to me by some people.
Hi. Ew. We just posted that dumb little video, and somebody commented on it saying,
I saw.
"This is so Michelle and Evan coded."
Oh. What?
Yeah, babe, that's us.
Okay. First of all, I think we should do more trends. I think you and I are experts at knowing what the trends are, terrible at executing them. And I think that makes for a really nice sauce. I actually have a person who, if we just followed her channel, we just rip every video she makes.
Great. I love to steal.
Because she is like so good at it. Like every time she uploads, I don't even follow her. Her videos just pop up on my feed constantly because that's how good she is at being on top of trends.
Okay, well, I need to get on top of trends because I just did a really low affect, sick get ready with me, and currently it has 34 likes.
Oh, guys, for the layman, if you don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, 34 likes is like one person liking it, or none actually.
Or is actually, I have 400,000 followers.
Yeah, imagine 34 of those people liked
zero.
it. That's 0.000% chance people like it.
So yeah, happy to hop on some trends. I also think long distance TikToking is kind of the new frontier, and I'd like to head that up with you.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in. I'm in like Flynn, and I'm sorry for being late today. Guys, I was late for the first time ever today recording. Usually it's Michelle.
Yeah. This is why I have no feelings about, I'm happier here now. God bless. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
I made a huge mistake and I lended my studio key to my wife. Ugh, never trusting her again.
Never again.
I was going to say that bitch again, but I don't know. People don't know me like that. No. You don't know me like that. I would never. You can only say stuff like that if you know someone would never say stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like there's people who get away with it. Yeah, you get it.
You get away with it. It's very clear who you are.
Okay. Is it? Mm-hmm. Well, okay. I have a question about that. How clear is it? Because I just got back from Newfoundland and and Labrador, and I was shooting a television show. Why is it? Do I look like I'm kind of a bad guy? Like a bad person? Because I've only ever in my entire life played people who are not the bad guy, but kind of the bad guy, mostly the bad guy. Do you know what I mean? Not full villain, like Roald. He sells cigarettes to kids.
Okay, but he's certainly not a villain. He's a bad guy. You forced down my throat. He's a wood nymph princess.
Yes, he's got good intentions occasionally, but he does bad shit.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Sells drugs to kids.
I think it's because, as we've discussed, you don't have... There's so many kind of on the nose looking actor boys out there that are going to be booking the boy who's really nice but kind of down on his luck in love, and then I would
love to play that. How weird! I
would love for you to play that
people.
Too. I know. I think we're getting out of that, as we've also discussed.
Doesn't feel like
you're going to be playing a prince soon.
Okay, it's going to be like the rot. I'm going to play King Joffrey when he's like a 30-year-old. I'm going to be like pillaging, and that's going to be horrible.
Wow, that's a great casting. Joffrey had to go into witness protection. Unable to talk. Witness protection and dye his hair brown.
Are you serious? Because people hate him that much?
Hate him so much. Apparently, the young little boy actor, when it wrapped and he had his season come out where he was the worst, people were like, "Fuck you!" when he'd walk down the street. He's a kid. How
stupid do you have to fucking be to think that an actor is the character? I just don't. I just don't
You'd be surprised, my love.
Dude. That's ridiculous. Like a little boy, you're gonna tell you a little boy, "Fuck you." Come on, man, get it together. Be like, you're amazing. You're an amazing actor. I wanted to kill you on screen. You're amazing as an actor.
You convinced me.
Yeah.
I know. This is going to be a really hot take, but there are some really dumb people in this world.
I mean, I forget who said this, but someone was like, the median, like the middle person, like the most medium smart person, half of the world is dumber than them. Like there's,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, I think I've said this on the podcast, but I had a friend whose dad is a doctor, and he was a GP, and he worked with a lot of, smorgasbord of different types of people, if you will. And I remember talking to him about, I can't remember what the context was, but just people in general, some people making really bad decisions or treating others poorly or whatever. And he looked at me and I was trying to like be compassionate, be like, well, trauma and stuff. And he went, and a lot of people are born and they've inherited a very low IQ. And I went, right.
I thought you were going to talk about how the GP was dumb, because that happens too, man. You could even be in positions of power and intelligence and like what we perceive to be a smart person position. And you could be like, this person is dumb as well. Like everyone's just people. It's crazy.
Dumb. Like, I'm sorry, you cannot be a dumb doctor unless you like forged your medical records. You can be negligent. I feel like if you did do that, right. Smart. You can be negligent. You can be, shitty person. You can be
unfeeling.
But you've got to be pretty good at math. And that's, that's on that.
Doctors famously good at math.
They are. Bad at handwriting, great at math.
I didn't know that was the sweet spot. Well, you always get cast as AI, right? That's your thing?
That's my hit.
That's your hit. Cool. Is there a dream casting you wish to play? Like a type of person you would like to play?
Just like a human form would be cool.
A regular human who breathes meat? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone who has like particular goals? Like, do you want to play like a doctor in a thing? Pretend you're good at math?
Well, I actually played a doctor in The Complex, which is like
so unbelievable. I saw you were the most good looking. It's such a, when you put on a fucking, you're like, hello, I'm a doctor. And you're holding your clipboard. I'm like, Michelle's not a doctor.
My hair's in ringlets.
Yeah, ridiculous. That's a good role for you though. That island doctor during a pandemic.
That would be fun. I mean, I would love to play like a real off kilter kind of doctor, like a new age medicine doctor who maybe went to medical school, got really into QAnon, and is now like pushing like weird seed oils for cancer and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could play like that.
That
person.
Would be fun.
Yeah, I forget.
I would actually. Sorry to cut you off.
No. Did you ever read the Tara French book where? Like her family and like basically invented essential oils, like the industry.
Oh.
And she's like, I don't know if she's like a Mormon or whatever it is, but there was it's like a cult. Her dad's like the leader of this cult essentially. And it's a real story, but you could play her. You'd be great as her. And they kind of like let her like people are always like dying around them because the dad won't let them see actual doctors.
Of course. This is where I'm like, I can lean a little black and white. We all know this.
Yeah.
This is where I am like so black and white, like deeply. I'm just like, I'm sorry if it's not in. Okay, let me think how to talk about this.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm just like, show me the peer-reviewed facts. I want the data. I'm sorry. Like, I think I see a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, not the same thing. That's like an ancient, very well-respected form of medicine. But little essential oils that a Mormon white man made in Utah, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. It's dumb to me and I don't care. It's snake oil. Dude,
you're talking yourself out of a job. You need to believe it to get this. I'm telling you, you'd be a great casting choice for this.
I disagree. I feel like I should have
like
notes on this, and
sure.
I should be. I think like that's some of the best work you can do as an actor, not to be annoying
when you're critical of something, but then
and then you have to get into that person's shoes and really convince yourself in every cell that you are this person and you have these beliefs. Right. It's very hard, and I
didn't watch Oppenheimer, but I assume that's what he did.
Totally. I also didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Too long.
Who's going to watch a fucking 3-hour movie about a nuclear bomb? That sounds so upsetting and boring.
It's too long.
Oh.
Okay, but back to what you were saying about how you always play a villain. Yeah. I would love to play a villain. Like villain.
Oh, you'd be great at villain. Yeah, like a real villain. Not just like
mean
girl who tricks her professor into falling in love with her and then stalks him. And did you
played that with Peter Dinklage. He was my professor.
Okay, well that's exactly the type of villain you would play at this point based on your
and then I was the villain because I tricked the grown man, of course.
Yeah, of course. I want you to play like a villain where like you don't really even show your face much. You know what I mean?
Masked up.
Yeah.
Well, back to your question initially, I think you have a certain, it's so funny because you're such a darling person. You're so kind, all the things. You really are. I'm not trying to blow smoke. You really are. But you have a sinister kind of like impish element to you that I think translates really well on camera. And that is just like fun to watch. So I say lean in.
Okay, I know. Well, I mean, I have to because I don't have a choice. No one fucking lets me do anything else. But wouldn't it be nice to see me not be an imp once? Like one time. Just like,
for sure.
I come on screen and I'm just a carpenter.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a carpenter who's like hiding bodies. I'm not a carpenter who's, like, hey, can I get some lemonade? Like from the woman who's I'm doing work on her house. Like, why don't I just, I'm just
from
like
the essential oil doctor, me.
Yeah. Why don't I just, can I just fix your table? And then you're like, hey, thanks. And I'm like, no problem.
And then I go, thanks. And then we start kissing
oh my God.
in the
that would
kitchen.
be the dream. If somebody could go even beyond me being normal to me being a romantic interest, that's crazy.
Well, look, I'm writing some projects and I have you in mind and I'm going to force you out of this mold immediately. Thanks. Connor, you might have to bleep the next thing because I just don't want to, but I think you should play either one of the in the show and or killing it.
Just the weird look model.
Yeah, you're the
Chrome Hearts model.
Yeah, you're exactly that. I'm trying to think like heroin chic. Like
what's his name? I look like what's his name? I could play the guy who only wears black with the danglies.
What?
You know who I'm talking about. It's a designer. You know it. Huge nose, big forehead.
Black with
stringy
danglies.
black hair. Very minimalist.
God. Alexander Wang?
No. Alexander Wang just unfollowed us on everything. No. It starts with an R. Not Rick Ross, but something like that.
Rick Ross.
Rick Reuben Ross. You know what I'm talking about, dude? No, but come on.
You have to look it up because I
we're not looking
don't.
it up. You know this person.
I don't. My hands are up.
Michelle, I know for a fact. I would bet my life that you know who this person is.
The cowboy guy that wears danglies.
Hope that I die within the next 5 minutes if Michelle can't come up with the answer. I hope I have a crazy aneurysm.
You have to give me more then. You have to give me more then.
He had an Architectural Digest where he walks around his place and he only has like shorts and a long black shirt. And those are the only clothes he has. And he has a huge forehead and stringy black hair. And he's gaunt. And he walks like this. He's very gaunt.
I'm telling you, Evan, this is a cultural blind spot. I don't know what you're speaking to.
It can't be. You own pieces by him, I think.
The Vetmonts guy? Balenciaga guy?
I think he's worked for all these companies, but he has his own company, which is bigger than all of them.
Olivier Thaskins? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know. Please just give
stringy black hair designer.
Evan's Googling.
All black.
See, even Google said that wasn't enough.
Minimalist. Rick. Fuck. Who the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
Here he is. Rick Owens. Jesus.
Oh, Rick Owens.
Yeah, I just
wore
Rick
his
Owens.
Dress.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm such an idiot. I wore his dress at the CSAs.
You're an idiot. No, Rick Owens has amazing clothes, but I think I could play Rick Owens in a biopic. Mm-hmm. Like I look like him. I don't know how we came to this conclusion.
And could I play your wife who's like very low affect, couldn't give a fuck,
her
bleached eyebrows? That's what I want to play next. I want to go from blonde bleached hair from Letterkenny
to
bleached eyebrows. Although my forehead couldn't be bigger, and so with a no eyebrow look, it would be alien core. Woo! We could both be very alien.
I actually look exactly like Rick Owens. This is crazy. Hold on. Can I?
You got to get your agent on this.
Connor, can you put up a picture of Rick Owens right now, just beside my face? Do you know how to do that?
Oh, he can do that for sure.
Okay, put up a picture of Rick Owens right here. But actually, make Michelle Rick Owens if you can. I'll do the other side too, just in case it's better on this way. And there you go. That's the thumbnail. Cool. It's Michelle's head is Rick Owens. Pretend to have Rick Owens on the podcast. I have to insult him for like 20 minutes.
Well, no. I mean, you were just trying to describe him and I can't believe I missed that. That was silly, but
it's all good.
You were right. I was wrong.
I forgive you.
So have you ever said no to the lead role in a movie?
Ooh, a one time.
Okay.
Just because, and it was like it was a two-hander. So it wasn't like the lead. It was like kind of like the secondary lead. But I said no because I thought when I read the script, bad to women. I was like, this is fucked up.
Was it you playing across a woman or was it two men?
It was two men.
Ooh, that's tough.
And I was like and we were like such skis balls, and there was a lot of like kind of sexual assault kind of stuff going on. I was like, this is fucked up.
Oh, okay. So that was an easy no.
Well, it wasn't an easy no because I had $0 and I really wanted the work.
Yeah.
And I was like in LA at the time, and I had auditioned for it twice. And I guess I had never really you just audition for a bunch of stuff, not thinking like you're going to. So then when you actually do get the offer, you're like, oh, I have to read the whole script.
Of course.
And then you read it and you're like, what?
Wait, that's the arc?
Sorry, what? Yeah. So I had to say no. And then I had a meeting with the director who tried to convince me to do it.
Whoa, that's intense.
And then I had a meeting with the other lead actor who tried to convince me to do it.
And did this movie ever go places?
Yeah, it got made. People.
And what was the reaction?
I didn't, it's an indie movie. So.
When you say no, you walk away. You don't even, it doesn't exist because you can't.
There were people who
yourself.
did take part in the movie who I am now friends with, and I had asked about the project, and they were like, oh, right, that.
Yeah, they're like, cha.
Yeah, so did you say no to something recently? Have you had to? Damn.
Yesterday.
It's always hard to say no to work.
It is hard to say no to work. But this was a bit like, it was easy in some ways. There were some red flags. It was kind of like, okay, this movie is happening. They want you as the lead. So flattered, of course. And I was kind of like, okay, I would be shooting for the rest of the summer until end of August. And I would be leaving next week.
That's very tight. Why is the turnaround so tight? Did they lose somebody?
So that was kind of no. I just have never heard of a movie. So I guess they're all their funding came through. So they moved up the timeline. And I went, okay. I've never heard of that.
Right.
If you have, it was supposed to start in August, I guess. So that was a little bit weird. And I was also like, I'm not going to be able to fully prep a lead in a movie where I'm in almost every single scene in less than a week.
That's pretty intense. Yeah. That's demanding a lot of you.
I could, but I would have to be so connected to the character in the story that it's like, I couldn't possibly.
Did you even read the script?
Oh yeah, I read it. I read it last night, and it just, it just didn't all align, but I did feel weird saying no. But I mean, you do sometimes have to say no in life.
Yeah. Would you have had to have left the city? Like to go shoot it? It was not in Victoria.
Oh yeah.
So that's another part of it. You're leaving home.
I know. And I don't want to get so specific about where it is, but it feels important to say that it also shot in Sudbury and I went, we shot Letterkenny in Sudbury I'm just like, I don't think I'm mentally in the space to go back to Sudbury right now. I will. I absolutely will. There's lots of incredible things that happen there work-wise.
But you want to know you're going. You don't want to just blink and wake up in Sudbury all of a sudden and have a whole movie to shoot and be like, what?
Right? I need to kind of I need to prep.
Yeah.
Like if I had like a month of prep work and I could sort of work with the director, because it was also on the table that I could kind of come on as an EP and like work with the material, which is super interesting.
That is interesting.
Obviously,
but with like a week to go, it's like, well,
I have nothing to
contribute.
I need to like learn this thing inside and out, and then also work with the people that are part of the creative team so that we can find some alts maybe.
Sure.
But anyways,
good for you for saying no, though. I know it's not easy to say no to work, especially in our industry where work comes around so randomly. So you kind of, we've been trained to say yes to everything. Be like, I know how to ride a horse. And you just,
I'm
lie
really
about
good at tennis
things,
for sure.
Just to get a job in the tennis movie with Tom Holland. I understand. So good for you for putting your foot down.
Well, it's a weird thing too, where I'm so mindful of like, I don't want to just panic, say yes to everything, and then not feel proud of the work I've done. Because I've done that before, where there's a last minute project, somebody bailed, and then they're like, we're shooting in a week, and then I don't do the proper prep work, and then the work that I do in the movie or show, I feel either terrible about or even just okay about, and that isn't a good feeling.
And sometimes it isn't even the actual work itself. It's just the fact that the preparation makes you feel like you're prepared. Like you
Totally.
just the experience of it. Because the actual work, I mean, you're great on screen. You could pull off doing like a cold read of anything and be fine. But the reality is you want to feel good about doing it. You want to be like, oh, I did the work. I feel prepared. I delivered my best work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know that as an actor, you don't always like what you do. Even if other people love what you do. Like you might deliver something and people be like, that's your best take you've ever done in your life. And you're like, I felt like garbage in that take.
Like, absolutely. Oh my God. Somebody just rang the doorbell.
Do you have to go see who it is? Go see who it is.
Do you mind? Pause.
Nobody lives on that island. So please, and keep us on just in case. Okay. Great.
This is exciting. Hold on.
Something was delivered, I guess.
Hold on.
Special delivery. Was it a big package? It was a big package. Whoa! What the hell is that?
I'm opening something for all those just listening.
It looks like a folder for her headshots. I don't know what this is.
Oh my God. It's
is pink. Very pink. Is this a 5-star backpack?
Nope.
Looking at a towel.
So we're going on a little bit of a getaway next week to a beautiful lake house with a bunch of friends. Clementine is invited. There's a beautiful dock. We're going to be swimming all day, every day.
Is it a dog life vest?
Yes. With a little shark fin.
Oh! Yo, where did you get that?
I hate to say it.
Say it.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
It was on sale, and I just went, you know what?
Send me the link immediately. Okay. I'm going to order that right away. Right? Are you kidding me? That's so funny.
It's so cute. And I just figure, she will swim all day. She cannot think to slow down. She'll be exhausted. And this way she can swim as much as she wants. But I don't have to be all over her and she can just be safe.
That's fantastic. I'm going to get the exact same thing. How did you, was she a big girl? Did you have to get an XXL? What did you get?
I got an extra large.
Extra large, okay. So let me know if it fits her because I'll get whatever one step down from that for Dew. Yeah.
Well, I think Dewey's a bit of a thicker boy.
He's 60 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, and so Clem is 65 only.
Are you kidding me?
I know. She's petite.
She's only 65 pounds?
She's a sweet petite.
The other day, Dewey ran into Murph, Brendan Brady's dog.
Oh, wow.
And Murph is like 80 something, I think. Like
he's big.
I thought that Clem was the size of Murph.
Oh, no, you're going to love Clem when you meet her. She's so dainty. She's a runt. What can I say? Right. I also I think maybe we have said this on the podcast before, but every time I go to the vet, I get so much praise for how skinny she is. And I'm just like, wow, this is a toxic thing that we do with animals.
Last time you called her a quote unquote skinny legend. So
she is.
That's what you said.
Oh God. Anyways, guys. So
welcome
we figured,
to Spare Parts.
Yeah, welcome to Spare Parts. Thanks for being along this journey with us. What a journey it's been so far. It
has been a journey. My God.
Yeah, there's lots going on behind the scenes that one day we'll be able to share for sure. But for now, it's all positive and great. And we figured that we would just do kind of a spare hearts and catch up on some of the questions. I have one to bring to the table, a DM, but I figured let's start with from the email because those are mine is very short and sweet and disturbing. So let's start with yours.
Okay, so this one's a fun, easy start. This one's a Haters Corner submission.
Oh, great! And I actually have a Haters Corner directly after.
Do you? Okay. Okay, so it says, I just watched the newest episode, loved it, love all the behind the scenes info. So you know what? We're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep giving you behind the scenes. Anyway, talking about driving pet peeves, one of my biggest is when people don't use the on-ramp getting onto the highway and they don't start getting up to speed. We're all trying to merge and we're going 40 miles per hour onto a 70 mile per hour road because the person at the front is going so slow. It messes up all the traffic and there's no reason for it, especially when there's a long on-ramp. Big fan from Florida.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You don't have to be a hater on that.
You don't have to be a hater. It's one of those things like I understand people's anxiety around driving on the highway. Totally. Highway fast, scary. I get it. Yeah. Makes sense.
Highway fast.
But if you're not going fast on highway and everyone else is going fast, it's more scary, more dangerous. So you kind of just have to go the speed. Yeah. And if you're not merging properly, you're not going to be able to zipper. You're not going to be able to get on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The merge thing was a challenging thing for me to learn, where I was like, oh, I just fully speed out as a car is kind of meeting me, and then we just find our way.
No sense in my head learning it either. It was explain it better. What do you mean? We're both just supposed to trust that we're going to make it?
It's not easy. That's a great one. Mm-hmm. I don't know I forget what the driving stuff is in Ontario.
We call it YD, young drivers.
Okay, yeah. So I got my driving license very late. I was 26.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't. You didn't know this about me? My massive fear of driving.
I didn't know. No.
Oh yeah, no.
You you were a driver. You rented a car while we were in Sudbury.
Late seasons, but 26, maybe even 27. 26. So I took driver's lessons and I did like the in-classroom thing in Toronto, and I took 2 years to do an extra year.
Just so you really knew.
Because I was so anxious.
Good for you for like putting in the work. Again, preparation, make you feel better. You were probably a fine enough driver to begin with.
Well, I just had to get over my anxiety because I was unsafe because of my fear, obviously.
So Michelle was the one going 30 onto the highway.
Yeah. And that's so dangerous. But I got my license and I remember thinking, you know what? I'm not a driver. I'm not going to be a driver. And that's okay. Like some people just aren't, but I have it in case of emergency. Yeah. I can, figure out a car if somebody I'm driving with has an emergency, I can like step in. The next week I booked a movie that's shot in Los Angeles. And they're like, and you'll be driving yourself to and from set every day. And I was like, great, after the callback. And they just gave me car keys to a rental. And the first time I ever drove alone, I merged onto a 6-lane freeway in LA. My first time driving alone.
Big moment. And you didn't freak out and you didn't, you were good. Well, you may freak out a little bit, but you got there.
I got there. I called my dad and he was like, well, the good news is if you make it to the hotel, you'll probably be like a great driver for the rest of your driving career, or you're going to die on the road. And I was like, right.
I love your dad.
Okay. But I made it and I'm actually a pretty good driver. I don't know why I told this story.
It's a great story.
Told this story again?
No, I've never heard that story.
Okay.
I didn't know that you weren't a driver to begin with, because I love driving and I've always been a driver since
I love
like day
driving
one.
now.
I find it very relaxing. I don't like highway driving, I will say. I find highway driving monotonous and kind of stressful because people drive like assholes on the highway as well. Like when somebody goes on the highway, I'm just like, what are you? Like the only thing that matters about driving is getting there alive. That's the only thing that matters. Like, just
why are you being scary?
Like, don't be scary, you fucking jerk. I want that bumper sticker that says, let me merge or I'll kill myself. Have you seen that? It's so good. Every time I see someone with it, I'm like, yeah, that's funny. You're right.
We should get that sticker to our friend in Florida who submitted his haters corner.
Let me merge or I'll kill myself.
I'll kill myself.
It's so funny. Good stuff. Thanks for the hatred. We appreciate you. Haters corner.
Haters corner. I have a quick one. And it's simply,
please.
I just saw this TikTok of this kind of like quote unquote hot guy or trying to be hot guy. He's shirtless, jacked, and he's getting into the pool and he's lip syncing to like a little kid's voice. And it was very much him trying to be like cutie pie. And I realized I really have a visceral reaction to adults lip singing child. No, okay, well, yes.
Well, no, but that's what it's like. It's like this weird roundabout infantilization.
Yeah, exactly. And I was
sexual infantilization stuff. And I
don't like it. And I should look in the mirror. I did do a very early TikTok where
Michelle shirtless in the pool.
I'm shirtless. Baby. Ew. No, I did like a lip sync of. Do you remember Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian's little boy, whatever his name is? Whatever. He did like he went on live and he was just like this little kid talking on live and I lip sang to it. But I'm not like in a bikini or something or trying to be like, but are you trying to look hot though?
You're not doing like a little this thing to the camera?
I actually look extremely ugly. So I feel good about that. But it was like deep 2020. Anyways, that's my haters corner. I just don't like it.
That's a good haters corner. I think that anytime there is like intentional, really sexual eye contact in an unironic way on the internet, I also get a feeling of like, do you think I'm stupid? Like,
yeah.
Like, what do you think? You think
this is working?
Yeah, like who is this? And I know that it is for so many other people. Like like you watch those videos and then underneath is the comment section. It's like, our husband's back. Ladies, we assemble. And I'm like,
I mean, that's the low IQ crew.
what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, that's bizarre.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It just feels like it would be really easy to like pivot and become one of those people. Like you could make a killing. You could make a life. Just
that would be funny.
At the camera longingly.
You should do an alt TikTok account that's like
It's just me going.
And it's an art project, and it's like a social experiment, and you see if you can kind of cosplay this hot.
I put on an apron and I'm like baking and I'm looking and I'm just going, really? Tell me about your day. No way.
Calling everyone like, hey,
I can't
girl.
believe that. Hey, girl. Really? Oh man, I feel so bad for you.
Like you're a queen.
Let me give you a kiss.
Yeah, I think you should. And see if it, and then at the end, I would do.
It would be huge. It'd be way bigger than my regular profile and I'd be devastated.
And then at the end of your kind of art, it's a performance art ultimately, you just post one single photograph that says fin.
Fin.
And everyone goes, whoa, that's heady.
Yeah, that is heady.
That's
honestly,
so
this does seem like a plot in the other two. Like that seems like exactly what that would be.
I mean, it's something to consider.
Do that. And he would do like this character for so long that eventually he'd like really like it.
Right. It actually is just him.
It wouldn't be ironic anymore.
Because hey, at the end of the day, I guess we all just sort of want to be the hot guy.
We all just want to be loved. You know, and sometimes you want to be loved by the wrong people because you can get their attention. I get it.
Yeah, we get it.
I get it. I understand.
All right.
That's why I leave hate comments on everyone's. No. Yeah. Another
Spare
one.
Hearts question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is a DM, and you know, this is a lesson for me to not ask for gross things.
Ooh. Is it a poopy one? Is it about poop?
Well, it's poop adjacent. So this is from a man. It says, "You want kink, Michelle? Here you go." All right, tough
rough start. Woof.
It's short and sweet, thank goodness.
Yowza.
He says, "How do I convince my wife to try butt stuff like Dan?"
That's actually fair. This is a valid question. No, this is a valid question because I was like, wait, was it directly to you?
Yeah, it's a DM to me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I want this to be to me or to like spare parts email. Mm-hmm. I guess that is a little odd.
And yes, and I think I was the one who kept asking for kink. So I sort of made my bed. You know?
Made your bed, lie in it. Okay, so interesting. You know what? Nothing wrong with wanting to try things in bed, especially if you don't even know you like them yet. What if you don't know, right? You want to explore that avenue. Especially if it's someone like your life partner, might as well have the conversations, right? Or, you know, gently move in that. I don't know how to say this in a way that's like be like you can always like joke about it a little bit first. Direction. Like joke a little bit about it first to see what the reaction is, to see if they're like, ew. Because then you kind of know. But if you were to like, is there any movies that have like a lot of butt stuff in them, like as like a joke in the movie, and then you just kind of like look over at your partner, see how they're reacting to it? Do
you like that?
Did you like?
Did you like that? Do you think that's funny, or did you like that?
Did you like that?
Yeah, I think it's like within so your wife. I don't know if he's implying that he said like Dan, and Dan is on the receiving end of
he wants to receive a finger up his bum. Is what it sounds like.
That is fair.
Yeah, of course it's fair, but it's like, how do you ask about it? How do you bring it up? You don't do it over dinner.
No, I think it's like when you guys are kind of hot and horny, What
would you say? What would be the exact words?
No. But I think you can kind of, like lean into it, see if that's like, but it is also, some people don't want to go there, and that's also,
of course,
okay.
And some people want to have a conversation about it too, like beforehand. Like and it's not like it's a business meeting, but maybe you're having cocktails.
You're like, I want to try.
You're like, yeah, I want to try some stuff tonight. You interested in that? And then she'd be like, what? And you'd be like,
but you know what? You know what you should do? You should do the thing where you're like kind of a bit coy and you're like, I've never, this, and this. And I'd like, was thinking maybe we could like explore it together. What do you think?
Totally. And then
over a cocktail though.
Yeah. And then gauge their reaction.
Yeah.
Cause like, you can, if it's your partner, you pretty well know if they're uncomfortable, like, and hopefully they'll tell you the truth about how they feel about all this stuff. So, but I think you should just talk about it. I think that's it.
Yeah. And I wish you luck, friend, and stop DMing me.
Fuck. Or DM with results, not results, but like, let us know if it worked out.
Yeah. Send it to the email.
Yeah. Okay. This one's interesting. This is called Hockey Culture Boomtown's Dick.
Oh.
Okay. Just wanted to weigh in on the hockey culture conversation. I've played hockey for almost 30 years, including in college, and have seen all the weird team dynamics you can imagine. As strange as it sounds, the whole show us your dick buddy scene is Riley and Jonesy's attempt to be inclusive. When you spend that much time with the same group of guys and get that close, and one guy is unwilling to get naked in front of everybody or shower with the team, it can feel like he doesn't feel like he's part of the team because he's not comfortable enough to be naked. So I think they are genuinely trying to make Boomtown comfortable and feel he's part of the team and bring the boys together. But in typical Riley and Jonesy fashion, they take it a little too far and make it about seeing his dick. Boomtown is an absolute physical specimen. I like this direction it's going in. And Riley and Jonesy appreciate and admire that. So the only reason they can think of that he would be uncomfortable showing his body is that there's something wrong with his dick. And they want to see if they can be encouraging and make him feel okay about it. This is so cute. So I think their hearts are in the right place, but of course they call it modest and make him even more self-conscious because they're not the brightest. Hope this gives some context. Just my opinion. Love the show and the pod. Andrew.
That's great.
It's really nice.
I
appreciate that it's like from this guy's perspective, from Andrew's perspective, it's like a purely positive, supportive.
This is Andrew Herr writing in?
Literally Andrew Herr. His actually last name does start with an H.
Whoa.
No, this is, I get it.
No, that makes sense. And like, it is a bit of a bass-ackwards way of getting there because it's somebody has a boundary and then they're forcing him.
Do you say bass-ackwards? Mm-hmm. You are such a fucking hick.
Have you never heard that?
I've heard it from like...
Hicks.
Like people wear this fucking hat.
I know. It's not something I use often, but it felt apropos.
It rolled off the tongue. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like it. I don't know. I
like it too. You should keep it up.
I don't say a lot of hick things, but I like bass-ackwards. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyways, that makes weird sense.
Yeah, I like it.
It's also kind of the classic, like, boys don't know how to be intimate in their friendships as easily maybe. And so, and this is like a conduit to being like, we accept you. And also like you can be vulnerable here.
Let's see your penis.
Hey, let me see your penis.
Jillian says this is just an email. The title is Letter Kenny Q&A, and then in the body of the email it just says share parts.
Okay,
pretty good. I get it. Instead of spare parts, these are the share parts.
These are the share parts.
People are sending in there.
What did we say? Spare parts.
Spare parts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, share parts is actually really good.
Yes, thank you for that.
But really good.
Guys, I have a summer's cold. I'm so sorry.
The summer's cold. I'm afraid of getting a cold right now because we're going to Italy in like a week. And I don't want to fuck up the trip. Like, oh my God, I don't know what else to do. And I also, do you have that before a big trip? Like you're like, what do I do to make everything work?
You and I are the same nervous system. So yes, okay. It's on my mind constantly.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad that I got this before our trip. I'm on the last day of it. I would say it's been like 4 days of being in bed.
It out of your system.
Yeah, which I'm very thankful for. But yeah, vitamin up. And honestly, I know this is weirdly a controversial thing to say, but if you're in tight quarters with people out in public and you feel compelled to wear a mask, there's no harm in that. It's
That's
just a little
controversial
extra
thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. People are so fucking fragile.
I know.
Like, relax.
I know.
Holy shit. But if Buddy on the airplane wore a mask yesterday, I probably wouldn't have a little sniffle myself right now.
Yeah. Oh, airplanes are the worst.
Dude was
sorry. I just cut you
dying.
off.
He was on the other side of the aisle, and he was like, oh. It was like 28 days later. Like the guy was fucking, like he was gonna fucking, anyway. But he had this crazy, really old man tattoo on his forearm, so I knew he was dangerous. You know, when there's like a leathery old guy and he's got like a blotchy, like the tattoo is completely illegible and you don't know what it is. You're like, that guy's a real shit.
Yeah.
But he probably sees my tattoos and goes, this fucking kid.
Little bitch
ass bitch. Here we go. Oh, another haters corner.
Okay.
This one's from Steve. Please bring up in your haters corner segment people who mix up loose and lose. I see it all the time, and I know spelling and grammar are difficult for many, but it seems to be getting worse by the day. And I'm hoping if you could bring it up, maybe we could even have one lesson person who mixes up the two. My life will be so much less stressful. Thanks so much. Love the show. Love you guys. Guy with nothing left to lose. Is that what signed it?
Wait.
Good stuff.
That guy's incredible.
Yeah, Steve's good.
I could not agree more. I see this. I have done this I don't believe I've sent it, but like sometimes it'll autocorrect or I'll do that. I'll do loose first. And it's always upsetting. I agree. It's an embarrassing grammatical error.
Yeah. And then it's so much, I guess this thing happens though, where I'm like, there is autocorrect and you do send an email sometimes that has something spelled improperly. There, whatever. Mm-hmm. Is it worse to send a follow-up email being like, I know that was spelled wrong? Or do you just let it go? Like, do you correct yourself in a follow-up email?
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I love the new edit feature on the iPhone that you can edit text messages.
In the texts. Yeah, I have done that a few times.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Have I followed up and explained via email? I don't know,
but
I'm pretty.
You would do.
I would be compelled to. I think if it was a real fuck up, like a loose situation, I might.
Just the peak. Yeah.
And then you just have to make a bit of a joke, be like, oh my God, lose, obviously. Or like, just like something kind of like, haha, like, depends on who it is. Have you seen the, I don't know if this is a TikTok or what, but this person was like, she had to reschedule her dentist appointment, and so she emailed her dentist, and she emailed it being like, and what she was trying to say was, I'm afraid I won't be able to like make the appointment or whatever. But she just wrote, I'm afraid. And sent it.
That's funny. Yeah.
And she didn't realize she had done that somehow. And the dentist responded being like, that's totally normal. We're going to be in and out.
It's so cute though. Also,
I'm afraid.
Such a wild email to send. You really,
I love that.
Aw.
So cute.
That is cute.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I agree. Hey, I agree.
I agree. I think Haters Corner is really good. I think here's something that I've been meaning to, this is my Haters Corner about our own show. I love this shirt on you because it's like the Freddie Cougar shirt.
Is it?
Yeah. Google Freddie Cougar. Talking about pedophiles. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's literally Freddie Cougar's shirt. Can you pull up a picture of Freddie Cougar for me real quick, Connor? Put it next to Michelle. That
great.
Is legitimately Freddie Cougar's shirt. That's wild. Give her do this with your hands. He'll put some swords on them or whatever. Swords. That's not right.
Swords.
Knives. You watch horror movies though sometimes? I know you've been in a bunch. Okay, you do. Okay. So you can
sure do. But I'm not that familiar with this Freddie Cougar shirt. But
Freddie Cougar.
I love this shirt.
It's a great shirt. And I'm sure no one's ever commented that before, do you?
Never.
No one's ever said, hey, Freddie Cougar.
Nope. They say this is like a very much little boy shirt. And I go, uh-huh.
You go, yeah.
I go,
I'm Harry. Really nice to meet you. Just a big
Ew. Anyways.
I remember one of my initial, when I was getting into TikTok years and years ago, when I was shooting second last season of Letterkenny or something. There was the most famous TikTok video of all time at the moment was
Bella.
Yeah.
Thorne.
M to the B, me to the me. And I was like, maybe I should make one of those. I remember recording it and watching it back and being like, this is the first TikTok I'm going to delete. Because
wait, you posted?
I did, and it got like, as all of my TikToks did at the beginning, because like obviously someone who worked at TikTok was like,
push this guy.
You push this guy. That video got like tens and tens of thousands of views within seconds, and then I was like, what am I doing? Like, what direction am I taking this? And it was me going, like, it's like, it was. Anyway.
I really want to see it.
Talk about being like a little baby on screen. Like, it's like, what the fuck is that about?
Do you have that still?
Of course. It's in like my saved drafts or something. It's
Can
in like
you please post it to the Spare Parts account just on Instagram or whatever?
With no context?
I mean, I think it speaks for itself.
So stupid.
I need
it's
it.
Like, what's the point?
Evan, I need it. And if you don't have it saved, can you redo it?
Yeah.
What a funny throw. I know exactly that video.
Zoom?
It's so weird. It's such a, speaking of, it's like adults acting like babies is something we should not support ever, except when it's you doing it. Cause I think that's incredible.
Oh man. It is such a weird instinct that we have. Like as a culture, we're like, we're just stupid little babies. Or honestly, oh God, what's his name? Fred Armisen in that episode of Broad City.
Oh, that's a perfect.
Unbelievable episode.
I miss a baby.
I'm just a baby. I don't have any money.
Yeah, his diaper.
I'm just a baby.
Guys, this has been a pretty TikTok heavy, episode. But I think that's okay sometimes. And speaking of TikTok, we've got a very exciting guest coming next week.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Cool segue, huh?
Really good.
And so
really good segue.
We're excited for that. Thank you for being here with us. We love you so much. Evan, it's just great to see you.
It's always great to see you. Freddie Cougar.
Freddie Cougar.
Okay, you guys have to. Freddie Cougar. Yo, that's a good drag name.
Wait, that is a good drag name.
Someone can take that first. Second of all, if you are only listening to the podcast, I urge you to go onto YouTube and watch this episode just to see Michelle's shirt and just to comment, "What's up, Freddie Cougar?" on the.
If you call me Freddie Cougar, I will cry.
Yeah.
I'm also Relative Skin. The Spare Parts link for 25% off is still active. So at checkout, Spare Parts 25, because I want to hook up my little tartlets and I want you guys to have glowing, gorgeous skin.
Do you guys want
that's
buttery, soft skin?
Hydrated.
You're very hydrated looking.
Hydrated. Thank you.
You're very like you're glistening.
Iridescent. That might be the sweat from my cold, but.
Michelle's dying. There's another one of the episodes where Michelle has a fever of 107.
Yeah, I need to take a bath.
Dude, you need to take like an immunity vitamin or something.
No, I'm actually pissed.
Like ginseng?
Like what the hell? I was sick 2 months ago. I know. Well, I threw it all out because I was scared of the bacteria, but I'm gonna make another round.
Michelle, it was fine.
I know.
Why you spend all that time making bone broth and you toss it out? You're crazy. You're just like me. Oh, I threw away a huge thing of mayo today.
Yeah, because we scared. We're scared with the babies. Okay, guys, we love you so much. We'll see you next week. Watch us on YouTube. Love you. Bye.